was supposed to be played at Adrian High School, and here we are at Adrian College. As you can see, the stands are packed. We actually have some overflow over here by James F. Thomas Pavilion, and it's a big game here, a close one, and these fans are going nuts.
There's more to come on the MHSAA Spring Super Show next.
Coming into this game, Dearborn Divine Child is 2-3, 0-1 in the conference, known as the Underdogs. According to Chris Martin, we caught up with him earlier this week, and he thinks it's great that they're the Underdogs. He really enjoys it. Here he is talking about it.
You're watching the MHSAA Spring Super Show on Fox Sports Detroit.
Grand Rapids West Catholic is undefeated in conference play since 2008 when they joined the OK Blue Conference with 21 consecutive wins, meaning they are 3-0 against Comstock Park. Head coach Mark Chapman said, obviously they're undefeated state champs. They're undefeated in conference play, and so if they win the game tonight, they control their destiny from here on out.
There's more to come on the MHSAA Spring Super Show next. Black Friday is a day where people crowd stores for big savings, and it will be coming even earlier this year for many shoppers. One of the stores included in the early openings is Best Buy. Matthew and Alicia Pete have been camping outside the store since Monday night.
I had them get everything ready and threw all our stuff in the car and headed out. Well, come to find out we're first in line this year.
Although the family is excited for this year, Alicia's camp out last year was much more personal.
My husband was deployed overseas in Afghanistan, and I waited, I think it was 2.5 days last year to get a laptop so I could Skype him while I was overseas.
Best Buy opened at 5 a.m. last year, but decided to offer the savings 5 hours earlier to bring in more customers.
Be more competitive with the market, pretty much. Last year Target was open at midnight, we opened at 5. Just want to be competitive this year.
Macy's, Target, and Kohl's are also opening at the same time as Best Buy. However, Toys R Us is upping the stakes and opening on Thanksgiving Day at 9 p.m.
I am actually paying somebody to hold my place in line so I can go to Best Buy to get my son's Christmas presents.
Best Buy employees say that their customers are thrilled they're opening earlier than last year.
We had customers already asking, hey, is it okay to come in at about 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock? We tell them, you can be here whenever you want.
Instead of waiting in the cold on Friday, customers can also shop the deals online from the comfort of their own homes.
There are going to be some online exclusive stuff and some in-store.
Although the majority of customers like the early openings, others think it interferes with the real reason of Thanksgiving, spending quality time with family.
Let's get the family and friends and even strangers together to be thankful for what we have instead of being greedy for what we don't have and what we do not need.
For long-term deal campers like Alicia and Matthew, Thanksgiving dinner will be brought to them while they continue to wait first in line. For Focal Point, I'm Megan Baughman. In what began as posters and sidewalk drawings around campus, students wondered what the message, "Do you agree with Kirk?" meant. Cousins cleared up the confusion by speaking at the MSU auditorium. Members of the Christian group Campus Crusade say Cousins couldn't wait to share the focus of the message, his Christian faith.
Church, he said this could be even bigger than his Hail Mary versus Wisconsin. He's really excited about it, wants it to go over really well.
Hundreds of students, families, and teammates filled the auditorium, the majority to show their support.
I think it's great, just as far as name of the Lord being preached.
A phone number was also displayed on the stage. People could text in questions they would like Cousins to answer at the end of his speech.
How many of you have seen a thrilling football game recently?
The point Cousins wanted everyone to know is he is not trying to force his opinions on people. He wanted to inform people about his strong love for Jesus Christ.
I'm not here to twist your arm. I certainly do not consider myself better than you or smarter than you or more important than you. I just want to share what I believe to be really good news.
Some students think that Cousins is now open about his faith for publicity. Others think that he would like to share his faith and maybe help his fellow students in the process. Either way, those who agree and don't agree showed up to his speech.
Some people could be bothered by it because they feel like, okay, he's using his status as a quarterback just for publicity, this and that, but I don't think that's it. I think he just really wants to get the truth out.
Cousins says he will continue to show his Christian faith on and off the field. For Focal Point, I'm Megan Baughman.
And then you can decide for yourself whether or not it's good news for you.
Welcome back, everyone. Here I am with Comstock Park head coach Mark Chapman. Now, Coach, what are the things that you're going to have to keep doing or improve on in order to maintain the lead in the second half?
Well, we've made some big plays in critical situations, 4th down and 3, obviously right before the half, and we're going to have to keep making some of those plays.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. We'll be back right after this break. Zach Case went out not too long ago with a knee injury. I watched him come out. It looked like they were checking it out, checking it for tears and everything. He is currently on the sideline with ice on his knee and his helmet off. I don't see him going in anytime soon. Hopefully he's okay for next week's game. Back up to you guys. I was able to listen into a little bit of West Catholic's Dan Roan as he talked to the team. He quite simply said, "You guys know the situation. I've been telling you this all week. Stick to your responsibilities and things will happen. Trust your team and trust each other." Hopefully we'll see how this ends up for him. I'm down here with West Catholic head coach Dan Roan. Now, Coach, what was running through your head in the last overtime?
You know, last week we were in an overtime football game, and we just sat our kids down and said, we've been here before, we understand the situation, and, let's just go do what we have to do. And our big focus right now and our practices and our situations is everybody do their job. Do your job and everything will happen. Things will fall into place. And our defense did a tremendous job. 2 goal line stands down there did some great things for us, and, we got the W. Okay, and two weeks in a row with overtime. What is this saying about your team? It says that our team has played a lot of football in 2 weeks, and our league is very competitive, and we're playing a tough schedule. It doesn't get any easier for us, and having the success we had last year and doing the things that we've done in our league, we know that teams are going to come here and play their best against us, and that's a great Comstock Park team. It was a great Forest Hills Northern team, and it doesn't get any easier next week going to Muskegon Catholic. Okay, thank you, Coach. Thanks. Back up to you, Joe. Well, that's our show. I hope you enjoyed the highlights from an exciting spring sports season. For more on these events and other spring finals, click on MHSAA.tv. Have a great summer and join us again in the fall for more coverage of high school sports. For the MHSAA Network, I'm Megan Baughman.